All right, you may be seated. Not a judge, Judge Feinstein, but just felt like one when you stood up. Hi, everyone. I'm San Francisco Mayor London Breed, and I am really very excited to be here today with all of you, including our Chief Jeanine Nicholson, as well as the various members of our Fire Commission. Thank you so much for your work and your dedication and your service. To our command staff, to members of the San Francisco Fire Department, and to our police chief, Bill Scott, thank you for joining us, as well as Emergency Management Director Mary Ellen Carroll. We were here just a couple of weeks ago when we talked about Jeanine Nicholson and her service for the past 6 years to our fire department. She has done an extraordinary job leading this department, creating a more diverse environment, making plans around succession planning, as well as equipment replacement and all the nuts and bolts of the department, but more importantly, serving and protecting this city. And many of the folks who are out there doing the incredible work of helping to support people throughout San Francisco, many of the policies, the investments, and things that she has done to lead this department has made it so. So we are grateful for her service. We appreciate all that she has done, and hope that we'll see you around San Francisco in different capacities. Who knows what may come. And when we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, what we didn't talk about is what comes next. And what comes next clearly is a process to identify a new chief for the department. But in the meanwhile, today is the last day of Chief Nicholson, and so the Police Commission, under the leadership of President Morgan, had forward an opportunity for us to work with someone who has an extraordinary career in the San Francisco Fire Department. So today I am very proud to announce that the Interim Chief of the San Francisco Fire Department will be no other than Sandy Tong. I have known Sandy Tong for many, many years, and she has consistently stepped up to the plate. She's been in the department for 35 years, serving in the EMS capacity, becoming a leader through the ranks, and many of you know that the fire department does an extraordinary job of responding to emergencies and putting out fires and saving lives and doing all the incredible work. But almost 80% of the calls that come into the department come from the EMS division. And it requires someone who understands, as the deputy chief of EMS, she understands the incredible work that they do, including the members of Station 49, to help keep people safe and to deal with challenges as they come, and specifically our paramedicine program. The program that provides services and support, especially in communities like the Tenderloin. She has helped to shape that program and help us implement it here in the city. The Street Crisis Response Team is another responsibility that she has to help ensure that it's an alternative to a police response to deal with those struggling with substance use disorder and mental illness. But we also know her intimate knowledge and understanding of the department as a whole will make her a great leader during this interim period as we move forward with the appropriate process in order to select a new chief for the San Francisco Fire Department. I am also really happy that she is a native daughter of San Francisco, born at Chinese Hospital in Chinatown. Her family has deep roots in San Francisco, and even though she has served in the EMS division capacity, she has deep roots in Chinatown. As someone who has been in the department for over 35 years, she knows every inch, every corner of this city, and will work with every single member of the San Francisco Fire Department to ensure continuity of services and the success of all the amazing work this department has done over the years. So with that, before I swear her into this interim position, I'd like to turn this over to our outgoing chief and someone who we will, of course, miss dearly. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeanine Nicholson.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And I will say this for the last time, I am still your San Francisco Fire Chief Jeanine Nicholson for a few more minutes anyways. And thank you so much, Mayor Breed, for your faith in me and your belief in me and allowing me to run this department. And really thank you for your support of everything in this department, from getting our training center land to our street crisis teams, to being able to hire class after class after class of people. You have really shown yourself to be a champion of us, so thank you. And as for Chief Tong, she was once my supervisor when I was a paramedic in the early 2000s. And let me just tell you, she suffers no fools. And so, don't take her for granted. She knows what she's doing. She has a PhD in organizational psychology. Try to say that 3 times fast. And she is a hard worker, and she does the right thing for the right reasons. And I am incredibly comfortable and incredibly confident in passing the torch on to Chief Tong. We have a very, very strong command staff as well, with Chief Darius Luttrop, Chief Shane Kailoa, and of course our new Chief Sandy Tong. You all have been right there with me running this department, and I thank you for everything. And so Chief Tong, congratulations. I am here for everything and anything you need. I live a mile away, so plenty of people will be seeing me in San Francisco. So let's do the swearing in.
All right. Let's do it here. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Sandy Tong,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith
that I bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same, that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter,
upon which I am about to enter,
and during such time
and during such time
as I serve as
as I serve as
Interim Chief
Interim Chief
of the San Francisco Fire Department
of the San Francisco Fire Department
for the City and County of San
for
Francisco.
the City and County of San Francisco.
Congratulations.
Bam.
Wow, thank you for all of you being here. Mayor Breed, especially thank you for this. Chief Nicholson, Fire Commissioner President Army Morgan, Vice President Frazier, Commissioners Feinstein, Collins, and Nakajo, I see back there, Chief Scott, Director Carroll, my command staff. Thank you so much for being here. I have a prepared statement because I am not as talented as the 2 of these women up here, but I did want to just say a few words. Mayor Breed, thank you so much for this incredible honor. I am humbled by this opportunity and will serve you to the best of my abilities. I also want to thank you for your continued support of this department. By approving the resources necessary to create the Community Paramedicine Division and the street teams, our street crisis and overdose teams are making an impact on how we meet the needs of the most vulnerable communities here in San Francisco. Those suffering on the streets experiencing behavioral health crises and substance use disorders are better served by those with the appropriate training to meet their specific needs. In 2021, you supported the mid-year budget supplemental that increased our ambulance staffing by an additional 60 new EMTs and paramedics. That was huge, and the increased staffing significantly addressed rising EMS call volume and meeting our response times. I know you made a great choice, and you know that you made a great choice in appointing Chief Nicholson, and I'm grateful to have worked under her leadership. This appointment is a tremendous responsibility, and I will continue to care for this department as she had. I would also like to thank Chief Nicholson. You have been a leader and a role model, and it's been such a privilege to work with you these past 5 years. The programs and initiatives you've implemented have been impactful to both the organization and for those we serve. We have an amazing team here. Deputy Chief of Operations, Chief Latrup, and Deputy Chief Kailo of Administration, the command staff, and the dedicated civilian staff will keep carrying on the mission of this department with care and with competence. Through our prevention efforts, continued training, response to fires, medical emergencies, and rescue operations, we will continue to meet the day-to-day challenges and keep the city safe. Having served this department for many, many years, and having worked with many chiefs, officers, firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs in the field, I have seen their dedication and hard work. They do an excellent job every day, and I know they will continue to do so. So thank you, Mayor Breed, for this interim appointment. I will carry on the legacy of the San Francisco Fire Department.